Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's Paul from HP with the HP Envy x360 13. So this is a premium product from HP. You can see by the HP 4-stripe logo on all their premium branded products. It's a full metal construction. It's not a CNC milled metal like Spectre, but it is a 3D pressed alloy. So you still get really nice aesthetic, slight little antenna bar here at the top there, but it is at the top in the good spot. And no real visible seams. You know, when you really see is on that sort of D-bucket design on the bottom here. So something that you won't see when you're using it, which I really love. So as I tour around it, it is full metal. There is no plastic to be seen, which is brilliant. If I go around to the back here, you'll see some slight Envy branding on that left-hand hinge. You can see that the device actually tapers up just a little. If I can get the perspective right, I probably can't here, but there you go. You can see how it just tapers up towards the corner there. Quite a brutal rear end actually. It's pretty flat, pretty aggressive. You've got some vents at the back, or should I say vent. One does look like it's a faux vent, but my OCD loves that symmetry there. And then of course you can see the hinge at the back there with a slight chroma effect. In fact, it's actually a black chrome on this ash color, which does look really nice with that Envy branding. So moving around to the side here, we'll check out some of the ports. So you can see a USB-C port. This does data, video out and charging, which is fantastic. So a later gen port. And then you see a USB-A with the drop jaw style. So you can still plug in those legacy adapters or cables, even though the device is quite thin. Of course, courage to include the headphone jack. Let's swivel it around, check out the other side. You have HP's tumbler charging jack, but of course you can just use the USB-C charging port. Of course, it comes with this traditional pin tumbler charger that most laptops come with these days in this price point. So that will support your HP fast charge. And that is also another USB-A with a drop jaw as well as a micro SD card slot. So 2 USB-A, 1 USB-C, 1 micro SD card slot, a charging jack and a headphone jack. As the device kind of tapers towards the front, you can see it kind of get a little thinner. That is just aesthetic. You still get the rubber foot down the bottom there. It's pretty much the same thickness front to back. At the front here, there is no little area to open it. The whole front is an open lip, so it does make it very easy to open up. And let's just do that now. So as we open her up, you're really met with this beautiful display. It is a 16:9 IPS panel, high brightness, and depending on configuration, I've got the UHD version here, but it's also available in full HD. Really small bezel. So this is really the body of a 12 with a screen of a 13.3. So very small edge to edge, very small top to bottom. And if I bring it nice and close and 360 it, you see that little HP 4-stripe logo is really miniature at the bottom there just to fit it in. And at the top, you still have a webcam, you still have microphones, and they're in the right spot. Looking at the keyboard just briefly, let's look at some of the HP all-in-one keyboard functions. So you've got your fingerprint reader, you've got your power button. I've actually got a camera shutter here. This is pretty sweet in that if you see I've got the camera shutter on, meaning that webcam is covered by that white dot, off, on. You actually hear that shutter close. That means no one can see you through your webcam, which is a super good feature in our post-COVID world. And then of course you've got a microphone mute button, mutes your mic, no excuse anymore, volume mute, and you've actually got a multi-stage on the screen, on the keyboard backlight here. So you've got a full brightness, you kind of got your half brightness, and then you've got off. So, you know, some people like that. I think that's a pretty cool idea. Doesn't do the fade out like the Pavilion does, but nonetheless, still pretty good. So, Envy 13 x360. This is a great business device. This would certainly power a full workday if you're a corporate professional. Brilliant device to take to college or uni. Of course, you've got a fast charge battery, you've got an all-day battery life. This runs the AMD 4000 Ryzen CPU, so very, very quick, very good for multitasking, and of course, pretty good for things like video editing and some light 1080p gaming. If you are after the Intel version, there is this product in Intel. It's not this color. This color is exclusive to the AMD. You can get this in a gold or a silver in the Intel configuration, depending on if it's clamshell or 360. And there you go, ladies and gents. It's the Envy x360 13 from HP. All metal, fast charge battery, 2 USB-A, 1 USB-C, and of course, from HP's premium lineup, it has those security features, webcam kill switch, microphone mute button, and of course this really beautiful construction with that 4-stripe logo. There you have it, ladies and gents, the HP Envy x360 13 in AMD.